because it's like we put points on the board, play the offensive line, they feel like, all right, we're having a good job. We're doing a good job running the ball. So it's just a confidence booster, just for them knowing that we can run the ball.
Ryan, what's a game like this do for the offensive confidence, do for your confidence?
Yeah, I feel like this is a big confidence booster. We put up a lot of points, and it's going to boost our offensive line. Like I said, we run the ball, we pass the ball pretty good now, so we just feel like we got to keep rolling.
How do you think a bye week coming up is probably a good time?
Yeah, this is the perfect time. I don't know who set our schedule up, but it's a good time for a bye. We got a Thursday night game coming in, so we're going to gel together. We're going to work more about ourselves than other teams.
The workload was a little more balanced this week between you and Sean, whereas in the past, Sean got more carries. Do you think that's part of the reason why you were more successful on the ground?
I feel like, we got to change speeds. Me and Sean are two different kind of backs, so I feel like when we're saying, they play a certain way, and then we just switch them up. We just keep them off balance. So I feel like the more advantage we have running the ball, keep them off balance, the more successful our offense will be.
Ryan, you had 3 touchdowns today. Was one of them your favorite? I know one was a career long for you.
Yeah, 7 yards. This was career long. But, it's just getting in the end zone. I mean, as long as I just put points on the board for Carolina, it don't really matter, you know what I'm saying? 1 yard or 2 yards, as long as we come up on top, it's good for us.
Coach Davis said a couple times this week you guys are wanting to simplify the offense a little bit. Did you feel like that was accomplished in this game, and what role do you think you have in that?
Yeah, I feel like we had to simplify it down. We got young offensive linemen, and you throw a whole bunch of motions and shifts into them. Their heads get blurry up with defensive linemen stacking up. So we just had to kind of keep it simple. And then as me and Sean run the ball, we got to go downhill. Always get positive yards. So that really helped the O-line. You know what I'm saying, with confidence and them getting their blocks.
Brian, can you talk a little bit about the differences that Butch Davis did in practice this past week? What you guys changed up a little bit coming into the game?
The what?
The changes that Coach Davis made practice this past week with the offensive line.
Yeah, like he said, it was like we kind of simplified it. You know what I'm saying? We took all we had a lot of players with a lot of motion. It was kind of confusing the offensive line. So, and then they'll miss their block, not because they can't get it, it's because they're confused about the play. So we just simplified it, not saying dumbed it down, but just keep it like first grade offense. So, and then we just was more effective that way.
It was fun. Went out there, had some fun, ran the ball well. Our defense did amazing. We did all the things right today that we needed to do to win. Got a lot of points on the board, and it was fun. Sitting out the third quarter and the fourth quarter, watching some other guys get some good work.
TJ, what's a game like this do for the offensive confidence?
It does a lot. We know we can, run the ball, and we can pass the ball. We just needed to, we just need to get it done. Finally, do it just to kind of get our confidence back, get us going for this going into the bye week and going into Florida State.
Butch talked about simplifying things. Could you sort of explain to us what that translated into in reality? What kind of changes did y'all do to try to give yourselves a better chance to succeed?
Just kind of going back to our base runs and our base protections. Kind of cut it down a little bit. Not do so many protections, do so many calls and audibles and stuff like that. Kind of just do our base thing and focus on that during the week and perfect it. So come game time, we run it to perfection.
Did your young receivers stop running on some of their routes on you as much as it looked?
They might have, but it's
part of learning.
It's part of learning, I guess. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It didn't cause any trouble, but it's just a thing. When you're covered and you don't think you're going to get the ball, I'm still going to give you a little bit of a chance. So it's just a learning process. No big problem.
But you're standing there with time thinking TD.
Yeah, I was trying to get myself on, but.
With all the injuries and everything, is this a pretty good time for a bye week for you guys?
Absolutely. I know everybody's going to definitely use this bye week to heal up, kind of take a little break, let our minds heal, let our bodies heal and everything, kind of just kind of dumb it down for a little bit. I think this team's looking forward to it.
And how much will it help to have that extra week to get ready for Florida State?
It's going to help tremendously. Florida State is a great opponent, fast and physical on defense. We're going to do all the time we can get to prepare for those guys.
TJ, how much does it help when the defense scores, gives you guys a short field? I mean, it's got to give your offense a boost.
Absolutely. It's so much easier, when you get the ball at the 20-yard line. 10-yard line whenever we got that one. And, you know, kind of just going out there playing with the lead. You know, Bruce and Quan both took one back to the house, and you know, just give you so much confidence in the offense. Knowing you got time, you can take your time, go through things, kind of work out different stuff.
What was it like living through the last couple of weeks after starting off and then having things go so sour offensively for a while?
It's pretty frustrating, you know, not being able to move the ball pretty much at all the past couple of weeks. But you know, we knew we just had to keep grinding, keep going at it. You know, eventually it would pay off for us.
Do you think that's, from our perspective, from my perspective, it looked like the toughest Sean has run all year? He didn't go down easily at all, broke some tackles, made some extra moves that maybe he hadn't seen in now.
Yeah, you know, he had some bigger holes to run in today. And definitely, you know, a couple of weeks when he's not many as big as holes have been in the past, and kind of get your confidence down as a running back. When you see those big holes, guys get wide open, you start running harder and feeling better, getting more confidence, and you know, kind of everything fell together.
Can you talk a little bit about the changes that Coach Davis made this past week with the offensive line? How do you feel like that? I mean, obviously it was successful, but can you talk a little bit about specifically maybe what he changed up?
We just pretty much pushed our tempo, just to be physical on every play, just staying on those guys up front, and just basically staying on our whole team. You know, trying to push our whole team to be better and get better on every play.
Okay, and what does a game like this do for your confidence, the team's confidence going into the FSU game?
You know, you just want to look at it as a win. Those guys played hard. They fought to the end, as you can see. They never gave up. And, you know, just coming off a win and going into a bye week is tremendous. But you don't want to lose that momentum, and you want to keep it upbeat, and guys need to stay focused and be consistent in practice and coming out and ready to work every day.
Do you feel like with all the injuries, this is a good time for you guys to have a bye week?
You know, within a season, you're gonna come through some adversities. We knew that going into the season. We knew that somebody was gonna get hurt, somebody's gonna get banged up, but guys have to just step up and play. Not necessarily coming into a bye week is pretty good. You know, guys, you know, have a week to stay off their feet and get healthy, but you still want to come out to practice every day ready to work.
And how big of an advantage will be to have that extra week to get ready for Florida State?
You know, they're a very tough opponent. I can see they're watched in the national eye and national spotlight, and we want to come out and, you know, contend. Not only contend, but, you know, just come out deserving victory. We don't want to leave any discrepancy. And we just want to play hard.
And it's got to be thrilling to think about that game Thursday night. Everybody's going to be watching. Just your thoughts about what's coming up.
Yeah, we're just looking at it as the next game on our schedule. We're not going to look ahead to anybody past them or, you know, what's somebody else's schedule or who they're playing. We're just going to focus on ourselves foremost, and then, you know, then our opponent.
Thanks. How much does it help with the defense, not only scores themselves, it gives you guys a short field as an offensive worker? How much of a boost is that?
That's tremendous. You know, just coming out and not knowing that we have to drive 80 yards every possession. You know, just after I think one of the fumbles we scored the very next play. I mean, that's just a morale booster for our team. I feel like, you know, that just gives guys, you know, courage and confidence, you know, to push through adversities, even though, you know, we struggled last week, and you know, this week we came out and played, you know, pretty good.
You're obviously going to play better teams down the road.
Right.
Is this important for this offense at this point? Just kind of baby steps and play a real good game, work on some things, and then take it in the bye week and kind of work on what you saw.
Well, yeah, we're definitely going to take it one day at a time, one opponent at a time, and you know, we're just going to come out and work hard every day, and that will, you know, push us forward into playing Florida State.
I feel like there was better balance today. Ryan getting a few more carries, Sean getting a few more carries, different receivers. I mean, did it seem like you guys were a little bit more sync than you have been in recent days?
Not necessarily who was getting the ball, just, you know, what play was calling and executing that play. It didn't matter who was getting it or who was running it. You just try to be effective on every play that's called and executing that one play.